Alright. Hello, everybody. We're live. You know? This would be like the third upload on the channel today. That's a lot. Put out a video of what I've been up to with 3D printing. And then I put a short. And now we're streaming drawing. So let's adjust the canvas. It's just not too bright. But yeah, we're live, we're drawing. You saw the thumbnail, there's like some funny creatures. That's from the 3D printing video. Basically I'm gonna be drawing that creature. So at least for now. I might draw something else later. Today we got a different playlist going. We got the Ratchet and Clank All for One soundtrack. I don't know if you guys, maybe that's too low or maybe it's too high. I don't know. Hopefully if someone notices, they'll say something. So yeah, so I'm thinking of 3D modeling this guy, because like I made him with the 3D pen, but you know, because I used a failed print to build him. And then I used my 3D pen to build the rest of them. Maybe I can do a video showing my process on that. But basically, it's kind of what he looks like. Maybe I should, you know what? Hold on a second. Maybe I should just keep a photo of him on the screen so you guys can see it while I draw. Okay. Let me just crop them out. Run a feather. Copy paste. Alright. Back in Procreate. So yeah, it's this guy. Yeah, stream schedule is pretty out of whack, but I think we're doing pretty good, you know? I'm just busy. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I forgot to share the links. So I'm putting the links on the Blue Sky and the Twitter. So yeah, we're just getting that shared. Do. All right. So yeah, I really like how this sculpt came out. Because see, look, this part, that was a failed 3D print, right? And then up here, this part, that I made that with my 3D pen. It's pretty good. And some of these pieces, and the infill of it, right? I also filled his head with scraps from my other prints. So that way I wouldn't use that much filament to fill him up. So, and his tongue is straight up just a brim support from another print I made. So I'm just reusing, like, you know, stuff that usually would be thrown away. So, yeah. Just having fun with the sculpts, you know? I use the technical pencil. It's been a while since I used the technical pencil. Yeah, from the side, he's kind of funky. I really like how this character turned out. You know, I could straight up just scan him with my phone. I could scan him and then like retopologize him and do some sculpting on him. Kind of crazy how like you can do so much photographic stuff with the phone, with your iPhone. I started him last night using a failed print, so there's also another one that has the same legs, because this print failed a few times before I got it right. That it looks like this, right? He has the same legs. You know, the two toes. But then on top, it's like a red ball guy. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like that, but his head's red. It's another one of those things I made. Excuse me. There's something about the charm of the very scrappy 3D pen sketch. You just can't capture it like this, I guess. Could have a tail. Because I thought about giving him a tail when I was making him. But then I was like, well, how is he going to stand, though? I have to make his tail, like, hit the ground. And I don't think I want a 3-pronged figure. It's peppermint. Nah, I don't like that. Accidentally undid. Maybe I want him more like that. Maybe this is kind of what he looks like with his mouth closed. Let me erase this so it doesn't get confused for arms. No arms. I guess today's one of those very YouTube heavy days. Oh, hello, Orion Squad. How you doing? Hope you're alright. Hope you're having a good day. I'm just drawing this thing. Something I made from some 3D printing scraps. You watched the shorts about God's image? I thought it was funny. It's from, that's audio from, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I always forget the soda guy's name. Right? It's, you know, it's Frylock, Meatwad. Frylock, Meatwad, and... Let me see. The soda guy is called Master Shake. He's a shake, not a soda. That's why I didn't... I couldn't remember his name, because I was thinking soda, not shake. It's been a while since I watched that. I should get in it. It was funny? Thank you. That's like... It was a fun thing. Yeah, I just been 3D printing all week. So... It's been quite the week. I'm thinking about modeling this guy in 3D so he can have like a proper look. So, kind of like doing some gestures on how this thing could work. It's been an interesting week for my projects because, you know, I'm off from work for a few weeks, right? But, just in, like, next week, it's going to be Comic-Con, so I'm going to be busy there. So, we're going to be doing a table with my sister. So... Busy month. Week after Comic-Con, I go back to work. Let's do a different color. You know, let's just stick with green. Green was working. If he ran, would he run like this? What sucks? About what? Going back to work? I mean, it's just, it's just something you have to do. You know? I would love to live completely off my artwork, but it's not the pandemic anymore. So, I need the job. I think his head would drag back a bit when he's running, kind of like that. I mean, school and work are different, but like, both have their own challenges, right? Last time I was in school, I was teaching. Oh. We'll just do that on another layer. Oh. You do TikTok because of stop motion animation? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I used to do a lot of stop motion animation growing up. I didn't really get to publish any of them because like I didn't really have internet access. So, but there is one somewhere on my channel. It's one of the older videos, I think. Yeah. So, stop motion animation is fun. I would like to like get some of these 3D prints and articulate them. It's gonna be harder to articulate the ones that are like made with a 3D pen, but it would be fun to like make an actual figure that's posable. Mostly do it with Gundam. That's cool. Yeah, I got a few Gundam on my shelf right now. Let's see, I got the red, like Char's Red Goof. I got Heavy Arms from Gundam Wing. The Barbatos Rex. The RX-78. And... do I have any? Oh, I have an SD version of the Deathwing from Gundam Wing also. Yeah. Oh, and I have the 01, the Gundam Wing. The titular one. Got an idea if you use Lego ball sockets? Okay, ball socket. Yeah. No, I mean like I have concept art for like on how to build some figures, right? But I haven't really gotten into it yet. I've had those sketches for years. I really should just model it. But the effort to model it, right? It takes a while, you know? Are they ears or horns? What do we think? How, how did that look? Are they ears or horns? I don't really know what to say. Because when I was making them, I was thinking horns, but like as I'm drawing them, they look more ears. Although in some of these, they still do look like horns. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking. Oh, let's move this stuff. You think horns? Horns make sense. Because, like, if they're like horns, we could just, like, I guess draw them more like this. Could be more like that. That was good. Wait, what's that guy? What's that brown, like, rectangle thing? Domo. It kind of gives me Domo vibes when you draw him like this, but like Domo with horns, you know? You know Domo, right? It's like a rectangle, and he's like everyone in the 2010s had like a keychain of them on their backpack. I don't think he's that popular these days, is he? I don't know. This green sketch looks a bit more like a horror genre. Maybe that's what we want to go for. I don't know. We're fleshing out ideas. Not really. He's not popular. Yeah, I barely see him these days. I mean, he used to be all over Hot Topic. That was like his town. There's a new popular thing. Which was that one? Cisco? What is that? Let's see. All I get when I search Cisco is some food service company. I think with the perspective, it looks more like... Oh, Psycho. Okay. I think they said like make them like Cisco. I was like, what? Cisco? Alright. Yeah, I'm just really happy about like when I make figures like this, right? Because like nobody else on the planet owns that thing. You know? I'm the only person on the planet with this on my desk. You know what? Let's try something else. You say to make him look psycho? I'd say it already looks kind of crazy here. It's kind of Tasmanian, you know? Like Tasmanian devil. One eye is bigger than the other. He only has like 2 frontal teeth, but you know. Nah, not like that. You know, what if he had like bull horns? The 2 teeth? No chompers? Because here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we have like 2 big ones, like 2 big incisors. And then some smaller ones. He kind of looks like the devil from Futurama. What a wacky concept. Let me see something. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Tongue? Oh. We can do another one with a long tongue. Let's see. Keep making spell things wrong. Oh. It's alright. What if we did like the dog thing, you know? Like when a dog is looking behind it. Kind of does this. You know, this is kind of like this one thing I was taught about, like, you know, like how to do a demographic study, you know? I don't know if you've ever heard of this concept, right? But like when you're designing a character, maybe you want to like try and see how he looks in different styles, right? And what I've been told that's called is a demographic study, right? You draw them in like different styles and like, you know, different levels of fidelity, and you kind of get different results from each sketch. Right? Like, oh look, well, like the exercise was to like draw, like when I was taught this method, they were teaching me to like do an exercise to draw like 6 or 7 different art styles, right? And you know, they have to be completely different. You couldn't choose 2 cartoon styles, you couldn't choose 2 anime styles. It had to be like one of each. You know, what if he's like outside of a target and he's like licking the target ball? You know, the ball's up front of target. It's like, let's get a red. He's licking the target ball. Oh. Let's get the... No. Like that. Yeah, so he's just outside a target. Alright. Don't worry about it. So like, yeah, he's at target. Licking the ball. right outside the store. How long will I stay live? I don't know. I don't have my charger connected to it, to the iPad, because I lost my USB-C adapter, right? So I can't charge it and also record at the same time. So I don't know. It's probably not going to be that long. It's already been 47 minutes. So, you know what? Let me check. How's my battery life doing? 91%? That's not bad. It's actually really good for 1 hour already. So, either way, you can always just catch the VOD. Oh, did the music end already? Let's put on some other music. Ratchet and Clank. That might be a little too loud, I think. Yeah. You know, let's move forward. Boom. Yeah, so we're fleshing this guy out. Kind of goes crazy sometimes. Maybe he's like squinting and like real angry at something that way. What the hell's going on over there, huh? What you guys doing over there? That's not the sound that Chimp Shop makes. This is Torbach Crater. That's a funny sketch. I think it should be more like that. Nah, I liked it before. Yeah, that's better. And we can draw him when he's scared. Ooh, one big sweat. What the hell? Yeah, it's a very silly creature. Let's see something. Checking something real quick. How long have we been at it? 52 minutes already? It's not bad. I'm gonna try to keep it going for a few more. That looks funny. But what if it came falling down on him like a big brick? Be more like this. Like, oh! Who did that to me? Anyway, how we doing right now? You know what? I think an hour is good for me because I recorded some other stuff today. Uh, Pretty tired already. So we'll do a little time lapse so you guys see what we did today. And once that's over, we'll stop it. So thanks for watching, thanks for chatting. And we'll have a longer stream set up for the end of the week. So we'll see. Thanks and good night.